All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Long Dark Survival. So, those of you guys that watched the end of last episode, things got a little interesting. I was trying to make my way back to our previous base just to kind of get some supplies, some of my pelts, things like that, because we now have like a new main area that I'm going to be working in Pleasant Valley. I really, really like the house. It's got a nice setup. So we're kind of trying to make our way over to the previous location so we can grab our stuff that we needed and bring it back. And we got with a pretty good blizzard on our way out, and we got lost. Ended up wandering randomly in the woods, almost froze, and then set up a fire, went exploring for wood, and somehow I ended up all the way on the other side of the map. That's how turned around we got. It was absolutely insane. So we're back today. We're gonna try to sleep. Wake up in the morning, head back out. Hopefully we can actually get to where we need to go. Because I don't exactly remember how to get to the cave. It was all the way down here. Yeah, here. So we got to find out how the heck do we get up there. But we're like over here. But yeah, so we're going to be spending the night. We are tired as hell. We're warming up though. But I hope everybody's having a good night. I gotta see if I had any food here that we left behind. No, just clothes, a little bit of medicine. Okay, so we do got some food on me that we got from the store across the way, so we can eat some of that right now. We can eat these carrots straight up. We'll eat this first. Want to make sure we have a good bit of calories and shit before we go to sleep. Oh, I haven't done the event yet, Colin. No, that's what we're doing this, and then I'll be doing that after the fact. Okay, so I'm hoping, really hoping that this storm passes. Let's turn this off. It's going to be dark as hell. All right, so we're going to pass time for 3 hours. 2 hours. We'll do 2 hours. Okay, I'm gonna drink water. Cooking stew? No, I never cooked stew. I didn't have the broth to make the stew. Alright. And then we're gonna sleep for 10 hours. The Blizzard of Oz, yo, it was bad. It really was. Okay. So we survived officially for 14 days, guys. That's a feat. That's a feat in my book. All right. Nice. Okay, so no blizzard. Okay. So we're at Thompson Crossing. We literally just have to go straight this way. Ish. Am I going to the event with my white tee? Yeah, I mean, no, I'm going to be wearing, because we're going to a sports event, a hockey game. So I'm going to be wearing the team's jersey over my white tee. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck. All right, we're good, we're good, we're good. Damn it. Got complacent. Fucking, okay, we got
That didn't work.
we need some disinfectant or some of that, do you see a cave back that way? I don't think that's what we're looking for though, right? Seen a bunch of that old man's dressing before, and obviously that I need it. I'm not gonna be able to find it. Just gotta keep heading down. So it looks like a road right here. We are pretty cold right now, but once we get in that cave, we should be all right. So this road is gonna probably path down this way. We're gonna... Black Ice with the almost 1 year. How you doing tonight? Stop killing the rabbits, but we gotta eat, bro. You know what I mean? We gotta eat. Did I get tired of Aberration? No, I never even... We didn't start Aberration like that to get tired of it. Yeah, Arc just hasn't been holding viewership for very long. So instead of getting, you know, starting a series on it like I have in the past, and then just keeping it going for longer, you know, for a couple episodes, people getting invested in it. I told people right out the bat, we're just checking the map out. That's all it was. We're just hopping in. We're going to check out the map. And then we're going to move on, because obviously the viewership isn't there to like do a full 20, 30 part series on it anymore. So yeah, when we checked out Ark, that's all we were doing, was just checking out the map, seeing what it was all about, and then that was it. What? How, chat? Do a shot, man. It still came at me. I've already played Until Dawn on the channel. Yeah, I'm not going to play it again. Yeah, we played all the dark picture style games, The Quarry, all that. We've played all those on the channel. Let me see where I am currently. Okay, nice. So now we know this back road brings us right toward the cave, which is awesome. No more getting lost. Yeah, I mean, you guys will see. There's always going to be new releases that come out, guys, that I'm not going to play, and it's mainly because I don't like to bandwagon games. Like, I don't like to play games just based off the fact that they're new and people are going to be clicking for it. Like, that's not how I do business. Never really found that to be all that enjoyable either. So that's why, you know, you'll see a game come out that's brand new, and most content creators are probably going to flock over to it, and everybody and their mother's going to be playing it. And then you'll see me over here playing a 10-year-old game on the same day. You know what I mean? Because that's not what we're here for. You know what I mean? We're here to have fun and enjoy the games. And Until Dawn, like, yeah, I could probably play Until Dawn and get a bunch of clicks because, you know, everybody's searching it because of whatever reason. But we've already played it. You know what I mean? There's no reason for me to beat that damn dead horse.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Oh, once a wolf gets into your... Got it. So we should have shot at it a little sooner. I'm just worried about this bear. Hippo, a lot of people enjoy the horror stuff, man, for the most part, but it's super highly requested, but not super highly viewed, which is so weird because it's like everybody in chat's always like, oh, play a horror game, and I'm like, all right, cool. Then I play a horror game, and then it's just kind of like meh. Like the viewership is just not really doesn't really have the same enthusiasm as the requests. But we got a couple horror games. You know, we got the new Silent Hill coming out in 4 days. So we'll be playing that. And then, got a torch. Yeah, we got the new Silent Hill coming out in like 4 days. There's another game coming out on the 17th, A Quiet Place. We'll be playing that. That looked pretty good too. And Army Gale sent me a list of horror games, so I'm gonna go check out, see what's on there. Plus, I own it, but we'll see. We'll see. The problem I have with horror games is it's kind of like a meme for the YouTubers. Like, there's a lot of big time YouTubers that like they all play horror games. Like, you know, I'm not gonna name names, so I'm not trying to like insult them. They whatever they do is what they do. But I don't want to just be another one. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what it would become if I just started like playing all these like indie horror games all the time. I would just be another one of them, and I don't want to be that. I want to, you know, continue to be do my own thing. And of course I'm lost. I have no clue how to get the hell out of here. Oh yeah, we went through here. I don't get scared. What do you mean? You've never seen me get scared. I'm the king of horror. Not self-proclaimed either. Witch fire? I've never heard of that. Awesome. Back at the Winding River now. Brian with why you ain't watching my jump scares, man, because I don't get jump scared, dude. I might get surprised, caught off guard a little bit, but never jump scared. I never get scared. I just handle business, you know what I mean? Why'd I remove the donation thing? Not that, like, no, honestly, that had nothing to do with being scared. That had to do because it just got cringy and annoying as fuck for my viewers, because people were just spamming it. So it was like every 10 seconds, it would just, that, and eventually I grew relatively numb to it because I've heard it every 10 seconds. But no, that had nothing to do. That was just because it was cringy. But that definitely jump scared me quite a few times. Because if people timed it good, some people would definitely they'd catch me off guard with that shit. But towards the end of it, I started to kind of grow numb to it just because I heard it so many times. It wasn't even. But then, like I said, people started to spam the hell out of it. It's nice. There's no wolves down this way. Nice, easy journey, chat.
I could eat a horse.
You'll be all right, bro. But I feel like with the jump scare dono, like it's like anything, you know, it's funny until it isn't. You know what I mean? And then it was something I let go for a while. Even and I had a lot of people complaining about it for a long time, and I kind of didn't pay much mind to the people complaining about it. Cause I'm like, bro, like everybody loves it. Like, chill the fuck out, you know, like. But then you know, after a while, I started to kind of think about it. Then I started to kind of rewatch some of my content, and then I was like, you know, if we're sitting here playing a chill game, you know, say you're kind of trying to lay down, and relax, and watch some survival and just hang out, and if it was out of context, especially, you know, you're just sitting there chilling. Other people some people don't like the feeling of being jump scared, like. Whether it gets their fucking blood pressure up, like whatever it does, it can make people sick and nauseous. Some people don't like to be jump scared. So if it's out of context in a game that they don't expect to get scared in, and all of a sudden they're just sitting here chilling, watching one of my videos, and then there's this random jump scare, and they're like, "What the fuck, dude?" And you know, it just doesn't fit. And it was turning people off of my content. Because they just didn't want to deal with it. They just didn't want to hear it. It was annoying. It's fun for people when you're in the stream and you're engaging with it. You know, it is very fun. But if you're just trying to chill, lay back, and watch a stream playback, nobody wants to hear that shit for the most part. Some people will enjoy it. Some of you guys, you know, find it funny, but you gotta imagine, you know, like there's a lot of people that kind of just want to chill back, lay down, and watch a video, and not have to deal with that kind of stuff. And that's all it was doing. It was degrading my content. Yeah, we could do a torch. Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, like I said, I definitely seen the error of my ways. Even though, you know, there was so many people that were enjoying it. You know what I mean? This is one of those things, you know, that some people just don't quite think about, you know, because they are just enjoying it, so they don't really care. But you know, when you're trying to run a business and satisfy a majority of people. And to compete with, you know, some of the higher, because, you know, that's all it is. There's a lot of competition in YouTube, you know what I mean? I'm competing with some of the best guys in the world, you know what I mean? And if their videos aren't cringy and annoying to watch, people are going to watch them over mine, you know what I mean? So there's just certain things that we do got to take into consideration. Yeah, loot used to make me shit myself. Yo, now, some people used to get really good with the timing on that alert, and they'd catch me slipping big time. Let's see if we can get out before the stand torch goes out. There we go. So I know some of you guys got that shit out of nowhere. So we've been attacked twice today by wolves, chat. Literally. Yeah, Mark, like I said, the jump scare started off relatively decent. I actually had to raise the price of it because, you know how it is. You know, people, like, what would end up happening is a tense moment would come up, and like 5-6 people would get in their head, like, oh, I want to jump scare them right now. So the alert would go off like 6 times in a row. You know what I mean? Because like so many people would start using it, and then it just started to get spammed. So I actually raised the price of it, so it wouldn't get spammed, but then people were still people just started, they, you know what I mean? They just adjusted to the price, and then they still continue. And I didn't want to raise the price more because that was the only option. Was like, okay, well, we could just raise the price more, which would deter people from spamming it. But then I was just like, nah, that's scummy as fuck, dude. I'm not trying to do that. So I'd rather just turn it off completely than pay gate it. Snew, I appreciate that. It's a good incentive, you know, but that's not why we're doing it. You know what I mean? I don't want people to have to spend money for, you know, I don't know. You guys know me. I've never been into that kind of stuff. Like, especially in today's economy, like keep your money, you know what I mean? Just sit back, fucking watch the videos, let these ad companies pay the big bucks. Pay the bills. I'd rather you guys keep your money in your fucking pockets. You know, as long as you guys are watching the videos, I'm being taken care of, and we're all good. You know what I mean? Let these fucking big companies pay for this shit. Obviously, I appreciate, you know, you guys helping me with the donations and super chats and members and stuff like that. Like, it makes everything possible. But I also wouldn't want to like take advantage of that with something like a scare dono, because I just feel like it's not. Yeah. Damn. I know I fucking hit him twice, dude. Yes, YouTube Premium is, I get like a percentage of royalties from it. So like if you guys have YouTube Premium and you watch my videos, they kind of just base it off of watch time. You know what I mean? So if you're somebody who has YouTube Premium and you watch, you know, let's just say 60 hours a week of my content, like, oh yeah, that shit helps out so much. That helps out so much. I mean, it all helps, guys. You know what I mean? It all comes together. But yeah, YouTube Premium, I know a lot of people are super against Premium. I actually had a conversation in another content creators chat the other day, because people were like, well, I refuse to pay for YouTube Premium. I'll never support YouTube. I'm like, I get it, dude. I get it. But the thing is don't do it for YouTube. Like, I don't get Premium. I didn't buy YouTube Premium to support YouTube. Like, I can give a fuck less, you know what I mean? That wasn't the goal of it. I got YouTube Premium because I just didn't want to watch ads. You know what I mean? I just didn't want to watch ads. I've done it the same thing with Hulu. I got the top tier Hulu because I didn't want to watch ads. And on top of it, as soon as I found out that I'm also supporting the content creators with YouTube Premium, I was like, oh, okay, so this isn't just going to YouTube. This is, obviously I'm benefiting from it because I'm not watching ads, and the content creators I am watching are also gaining something from me having this premium membership. So it was nice, you know what I mean? It was a passive way for me to support myself and support other people. So when you have YouTube Premium, you won't watch ads anymore, but I get a percentage of the royalties. That, like, I don't know how it works. I don't know the science behind it, but yeah, I'll get like a percentage of your premium membership. So almost acts as almost like a channel membership, almost like a small little channel membership based off of how much you watch my content. So yeah, I mean, I don't get that stuff to, support YouTube. YouTube, they'll be all right. You know what I mean? It's, Like I said, it does help the content creators out, and like I said, it's more of a convenience thing for me. I just don't like ads. No, like I don't hate advertisements. Like I understand advertisements. I hate being interrupted, especially if I'm like immersed and enjoying something. And YouTube's really gotten bad with the like there'll be ads every couple of minutes, and it's like, bro, come on. So that's when I went and got premium. I just couldn't do it anymore. It was just annoying. Those wolf attacks aren't doing much damage to me, which means they're shredding my clothes. Yeah, I had a feeling that my clothes are... Let me actually check. Gloves are a little beat. I think my underwear got ripped. No. I don't know if I had underpants on. I don't know. Let's see. I had some meds in here that we could use. Yep, this. Oh, actually, we could just use the disinfectant. Well, Laz, I'm doing good. I hope you're having a good day. All right, so we're gonna grab the cured guts, cured leather, cured pelt. So we're gonna be loading up quite a bit of stuff here. We've been surviving about 15 days. Trying to keep my hunger up so we can have as much carry weight as possible. Can I make a bow now? Oh, John, I probably could. That's actually one of the reasons why we came back, was to get all my resources. I actually got these broken arrows because we could break those down. Hatchet, quality tools, hacksaw.
I need to drop something.
Quite a bit of weight already. So we are way too heavy. I'm gonna have to leave some stuff. Yeah, you guys got to be careful with ad blockers. YouTube's going pretty hard on them. Eventually, they're working on an AI sophisticated AI like detection system that will be able to detect when people are using ad blockers, and they're gonna insta ban people's accounts with it. Unfortunately, and I get that. I understand why people use them, because trust me, I understand ads are annoying as hell, but it should be really, really sad to see people getting blocked for them. And that's nothing on my end. Oh, yeah, that got ruined. How long my daily walks are? Generally, we do like 3 miles. Takes about an hour. Okay, we are way overweight. So I'll transfer half of those. That didn't do much. I want both my knives, quality tools. These broths are getting pretty banged up for the most part. But okay, so we can move at a relatively decent pace like this. Yeah, they already have ad block detection for sure. Some ad blocks can still get around it for right now. But yeah, eventually they're gonna be cracking out on everybody. Easier to cook food than carrying raw resources. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, cooking food isn't too bad, especially if you're out hunting and stuff like that. The reason why I wanted to grab my broth and stuff, because you can make some really good meals in this, but they do require you to have a bunch of different ingredients, which can be harder to scrape together. But yeah, you can just go out, kill a rabbit, cook it, and just eat it and call it good. But yeah, when you start making the stews, you get benefits and things like that. But this should be a good run. I wanted to get all these pelts back to my new base. And then we're going to be... I think today we might try to explore on the other side of the broken railroad. Because I do kind of want to see that. And hopefully the viewership on this picks up, because the last episode did terrible. Which is not something, we'd like to see this early on in the series. So I'm hoping that it was just a fluke. Magnus with the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate it. Everybody receives a membership. Welcome to the fan, Magnus. How are you doing today? But yeah, I was just hoping that it was a fluke, an off episode. I know the game's a bit slower, because there's not you're not killing zombies the whole time. It's a lot of walking. But I find it to be a nice, relaxing game for the most part. It might not be all that interesting. It might not be as interesting to watch as it is to play, but I enjoy it. Have to read the books to get the higher cooking levels. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I had a cookbook too. Back at the base there. I didn't grab it though. I'm doing good. Yes, Magnus, doing really, really good. Hoping we can finish this journey before nightfall. Man, we still got some distance to travel. We'll see what time it is when I get to the dam. Oh, hold on one sec, guys. VA's calling me. Hello? Okay. Can't forget about that, Jack. I got a doctor's appointment on Monday. I already know I'm going to forget about it. Watched you back in the day in 2001 a lot. Zomboid in a state of decay. We talked about army stuff. Insane to see how big your channel is now. Leo, I appreciate you being here, dude. Now, I know it's blown up a lot over the past couple years. Should pizza be thinner or thicker crust? I like thinner crust pizza, honestly. I'm weird though. When I eat pizza, I don't eat the crust. Like I eat it down to the crust, and then I'm the guy that throws the crust back in the box. Because why fill up on crust when I could eat more cheese? Is there anybody else like that, chat? Like you don't eat the crust because, like say I eat 3 slices. If I don't eat the crust, I could eat a 4th slice. Pepperoni cheese. You know? But like my wife, like she loves the crust. No, stuffed crust is different. Like stuffed crust, I'll eat stuffed crust. What branch was I in? So when I first started my military career off, at the age of 17, I joined the United States Marine Corps. And I was a devil dog running around. I did that from 2006 to 2010. And then I had a small break in service because, you know, I wanted to be a civilian again. I got out, ended up getting married, ran into some financial problems, and ended up going back in the military. But the Marines were not accepting
I need to find a place to rest.
Prior service. When I tried to go back in, they offered me the reserves or nada. So I needed active duty. So I literally walked out the Marine Corps office across the room, across the hall to the Army guys, and was like, "Hey, I'm a prior service Marine. Can you guys get me active duty?" And yep, they did. Because I was Marine Corps, I was able to just transition, like infantry stuff, just transition. I didn't have to go to MOS training or anything. But it's transitioned right into my new, into the Army infantry. And then when I transferred out of the infantry, then I had to go to MOS school though, because I became a POG. I was living that glorious POG life. It was the greatest. I even did a POG deployment, chat, and it was so nice. It still sucked, but it was nice. Yeah, my third deployment to my second time in Afghanistan was it wasn't too bad. We got hit with a lot of rockets, like all the time. All the time they would hit us with IDF, but I didn't have to worry about any direct fire confrontations, nothing like that. It was just a lot of IDF. Oh, Leo, holy shit. Thank you, man, for the 10 gifted, bro. I appreciate that, bro. The boy kept coming, chat. But seriously, guys, we're sending out 15 new channel members. I appreciate it. Definitely, I can't afford to strip that thing right now. I'm already so overweight. We're not gonna make the journey back as it is. But yeah, so I ended up joining the army, and then I wrote out the rest of my time in the army. Well, all the way up to 2016. I ran active duty, and then my last couple of years, I was training people in the reserves. So we had some guys getting ready to go Afghanistan and stuff, and because I was my prior deployment expertise and stuff like that, I would just train my Joes and get them spun up for deployment. And I did that all the way up to 2019. I got separated. So altogether, about 13 years I was in.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Oh, POG. It's P-O-G. It's person other than grunt. Pretty much all of us infantry guys, we call people who are not infantry POGs. It's just referring to non-infantry military people. So, you know, your medics, your cooks, your supply guys, your S1, all that, like the S shop guys, you know, the freaking, I don't even know what the hell they do. They work in the offices, like all the office guys, your transportation guys, you know, motor T, yeah.
Feeling so drained.
I don't know if we're gonna make it, chat. I mean, we got a decent bit of daylight. I don't know if I'll be able to. We could probably, you know, we could crash in the cave. We could crash in the cave.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, Leor. Hey, brother, stay safe, all right, man? Stay safe, brother. Almost walked past the door. And again, I appreciate the love, bro. Yeah, whatever, you know, it's just like it's just an infantry thing, guys. It's like a pride and an ego thing. You only see it in young infantry guys, the new guys, the guys who've never really deployed before. You just see them walk around with their chest puffed out like they're better than everybody else. But once they get one real deployment under their belt, I promise you, you will see quickly how much your infantry guys appreciate the POGs. I can't tell you, you come off a 72-hour fucking op, you've been eating MREs the whole fucking time. I promise you, your cooks are the greatest people on the planet. You get cooks that'll come out on convoys to like OPs and shit. They'll set up like their little hot chow tents.
Gear,
bro. The best food I've ever had in my life. Okay. So yeah, you eventually learn to really appreciate the non-infantry guys, because you know you can't fight a war without bullets. You can't fight a war without food. And a lot of the logistics stuff, if anything, I'd say logistics are more important than the fighting itself. But a lot of infantry guys, you know, got big heads. They think they're top of the food chain. But it's like, bro, you can't shoot those guns there if you ain't got these bullets. So every job in the military is important. That's why I tell people, don't ever feel like you're less of a soldier or less of a Marine just because you weren't in infantry. Like, no, it takes everybody. It takes everybody to make that ship sail. So yeah, Laz, that's one of the I absolutely love military logistics. Like, I'm addicted to military logistics. I think it's one of the most fascinating things in the world, to see how, what it takes to actually operate, on the other side of the world, not connected to your own supply lines, and to like feed and arm and, perform medical and all this stuff for soldiers. It's absolutely insane. The logistics, the amount of money, and it's crazy. So yeah, that's why I love military strategy games. It's a long ass walk, guys. We're gonna have to sleep in that cave. The Air Force knows how to do food though, man. Oh, I used to love going to their DFAC. They had it literally looked like when you walk in, chat, they had like coolers just full of Gatorades, energy drinks, freaking protein shit. It was all types of stuff. Literally, it looked like a gas station almost, just with the coolers full of drinks. Like, what the fuck is this? They got Gatorade, and just take as many as you want. So yeah, I'm in there loading my pack with like 12 Gatorades. The Air Force DFAC is OP. I swear 90% of the Air Force's actual budget goes to their fucking DFAC. There's there ain't no way they can afford all that Gatorade. We thought the Air Force was taking that money and building jets, right, chat? Nah. They're stocking them fucking coolers. They had dudes behind the thing making omelets, chat. Like, literally, like you go, you pick what you want, your ham, cheese. You put it up on a little thing. The dude in Afghanistan, guys, like in Afghanistan, on Bagram Air Force Base. You walk into this, they'll Chef Boyardee you up a fucking omelet. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I honestly, I felt when I was at those Air Force DFACs, I was like, yo, I'm eating better than 99% of Americans back home right now in this DFAC. Like, it was so good. And I'm in a motherfucking war zone. But it's the little things, you know what I mean? Like, I appreciated the hell out of good food. It definitely helps with morale, you know what I mean? Yeah, so we're gonna sleep in the cave. Probably be my best bet. We are exhausted as all hell. Play FS25. What is that? John Stevens, what am I playing that? John over here doing the cat. He knows stuff about something I'm playing more than I. What is FS25? John, what you signing me up for, bro?
Too much stuff to carry.
I know there was a campfire in here. I think it was like halfway through the cave in the big opening area. Camp out there for the night. What was my most intense? I don't generally talk about the ugly stuff, Yusuf. Not that I wouldn't. Like, I've had conversations. I just no reason to bring the mood down, dude. I've seen some pretty nasty stuff, though. If you think about it, I've probably done it or seen it. Let me just leave it at that. Oh, that's all good, man. Nothing to apologize for, man. I just don't generally get into it.
Come on.
Like to talk about the happy stuff, you know what I mean? The funny and happy moments. All that other shit. Just let it go. Alright, so I know there was coal around. I want to see if we can get a couple pieces of that. Put this bedroll down real quick. I don't have a fucking bedroll. What the hell? Okay, well that sucks. I had a bedroll. I wonder if the wolves... Somebody, I think, said earlier that the wolves can damage the bedrolls. I wonder if that's what happened to mine. No, chat, my question, you can't just lay on the frickin' ground, can you? The D4 DLC, Mr. Op, what's D4? Even if I popped an emergency stim, I don't know if it'd be enough to get me all the way back to base. Oh, Diablo 4? No, I won't be doing that. We'll be playing the new Silent Hill though. I had a bedroll. I had a bedroll on me. Yeah, we had one. So I don't know where the hell it went. Maybe I dropped it before I left. So I was like, oh, I'll be good. But fuck, we gotta just keep it moving, guys. Magnus with a huge super chat. A man was walking on the street, walking past a fence. He hears a man behind the fence saying 22, 22, 22. Man on the street walks back, looks through the hole of the fence. Man behind the fence pokes him with a stick in the eye and says 23, 20. Really, dude? There it is. Oh, so we're playing on no, we're playing on like a mix between like Stalker and Voyager. Again, Magnus, I appreciate the love. I dropped it last episode. Yeah, we're just gonna have to power through. If I get too tired, I'll pop a stim. If like my dude like starts like fainting or some shit. Okay, we're at the cave end. It's gonna be cold and dark.
Gotta go.
Wildlands? We did Wildlands last night. A little revisit to it. Didn't know, obviously, what the plan was going forward, but it seemed like at least we're definitely going to do at least another episode because I think that shit got over 1,000 likes, which, as you guys know, any game we play that gets over 1,000 likes will always get another episode. That's just the deal I made. So come on, took too long. Trying to get around this little mountain here. And we'll walk straight forward and hopefully hit the road. I've not found a rifle yet, no. Found 2 revolvers. Still no rifle. Chris, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you, Chris. How you doing tonight? Guys, we're sitting at 20 new channel members today. I really appreciate it. Sleep crisis, you could always try to build a snow shelter. Yeah, I mean, if I really got pushed, I feel like we're all right, though. I feel like we should be able to keep pushing. The road can't be that much farther. You know, we only had to cover this distance here. That's if I'm even heading the right way. That's the main issue, is getting lost and not actually walking the direction you think you're walking. Right now, I think I'm walking this way. I think I'm literally like right fucking here. I'm pretty sure that's the road. So I gotta go that way. Ever get up to Maine? Oh, I've been to Maine plenty of times. Oh yeah. When I worked for Walmart distribution as a driver, I would go all the way up. I'd go up to the DC there all the time. I've been in pretty much all the states in the Northeast quite a bit. I'm still lost in the sauce right now. Is there a motherfucking compass in this game, chat? Lost as fuck, chat. We're lost in the sauce. A road.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Okay. Good. So we're good. I just got to go around this way then. That's that radio tower right there. We could... Actually, we'll sleep here for the night. We'll head down in the morning. And I'll be able to draw in the morning too. So this is that radio tower that we stayed at before. My base is literally right on the other side of this hill. Yeah, okay, I think at some point we're going to revisit Green Hell. That was a good game. Might crank the difficulty up a little bit so we can hopefully get hit with some of the human enemies. Because we never really seen any in my playthrough. Ever play the Men of War? I played Men of War Assault Squad. The RTS. Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites. Men of War Assault Squad 2 is one of my favorite RTSs.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay. Let's eat and sleep. I've never played Icarus, no. Is it about how long? Yeah, so this version of the game that we're playing here is the survival mode, and the survival mode is all about like how long can you survive, pretty much. There is a story mode for it though, and that one you actually play through. It's really, really cool. We played the story mode before this actually, and it was a lot of fun. I hear wind. Hopefully it's not too bad out there. Okay, we're good. Shit. Should be able to draw, right? I don't know if they're gonna be like, oh, it's not clear enough. That was not impressive enough. All the way down? I didn't have to take this rope before.
I need to find food.
Whoa. I don't have my flare gun with me, no. I left a lot of stuff back. It was supposed to be a bare minimum quick run. You know what I mean? We were supposed to leave with the least amount as possible, get over there, and... But yeah, it ended up not being that. But we're good now. We're back. Fred, what's up, brother? How you doing? Darcy, thank you so much for the membership. Welcome to the fam. Darcy Lynn. But I like this. Darcy 1982. I was born in the 80s too. Yeah, it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly over here, Fred. A little bit. Have I tried Civ 6 with zombies? No, I didn't even know that was a thing. Listen, 89 counts, Colin. You can't. There's still an 8, bro. There's still an 8. That means it's the 80s. Like, there's no gray area with that. It's black or white. It is or it isn't. You're either born in the 80s or you're not. There's no. Yeah. Just is or isn't.
I'm gonna need to eat soon. I need to drop something.
All right, let's get my inventory squared away here for a sec. Sort of doing pretty damn good here on food and stuff. So that's some of our heavier food items there. All right, so let's eat. Let me see. So we're gonna eat the lowest tier stuff first. So we got some moldy jerky we could snack on real quick. A lot of these chips are pretty bad. I barely have actually any water on me right now. Gonna have to get some water going. Okay, so we just got to get some fuel and this is all 15. Already opened up. The problem is like this food looks good and all, but it's gonna go quick, especially when you're eating like a good amount. Okay, so all this has to get place down. Oh, that was already in my inventory. Hold on one second, guys. Oh. Sorry, guys. Stop eating the salty chips. Just want to pop in and say hello. Thumbs up. Lawless, I appreciate you popping in, dude. Yeah, so I was supposed to, I thought I was taking all this stuff out, but I didn't realize it was already in my inventory because I'm an idiot. Let's transfer this in. All this stuff we're going to drop on the ground for the most part. That could actually go in, but these pelts. So both of those are cured. This one's got a cure still. And the birch is done. Okay, so as soon as those are done curing, we'll be able to freaking get a bow and arrow, which would be really, really nice. I already have quite a few of the wolf pelts done, 2 of them. I don't remember how many we needed for the jacket, though. I think it was 4, right? Wolfskin coat. Yeah, 4 of them. And it takes 25 hours of craft time, guys. So it's going to take us a couple days to make, for sure. Better with a 25 hours seems like that's crazy talk. Yeah. 25 hours. All right. Go. Inventory is squared away. So we got to get some water going really quick, and then we're gonna come up with a plan to try to visit that new area, because I at least want to see what that's all about, the far territory or whatever. So we're gonna let this stuff on the floor cure up. I got a few books here we could use. Do I really have no wood? Oh, fuck, that bear is getting close to my... area here. Just trying to see if we can get some sticks. Those bears move around quite a bit. Really? No sticks? Two hours bare hands. One hour with the hatchet. Oh, filthy. You ain't got it. That's all good, brother. Filthy, I appreciate. Like, I can't tell you guys enough. I just appreciate you guys being here, man. That's truly all that matters. Okay, so we're gonna cook up. Whoop. Cook up this moldy rabbit. Boil some water.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Good to go. So, let me see. So you guys said in order to get to the new territories, right? I have to go pretty much back through Mystery Lake, through the Forlorn Muskeg, Broken Railroad, and then it's what, down past here somewhere? I know you guys were saying it's over where the that maintenance shop was, right? Which is actually a good spot for me to set up a outpost, in my opinion. 'Cause there's a forge and stuff there. Hold on, stupid AC. So I'm telling you right now, yo, my AC is so busted. Like, this shit is not only a couple months old, and it switched to freaking Celsius all of a sudden. Like what? When do I plan on to play State of Decay 2? State of Decay again? I'm not exactly sure, Snoo. I got a playthrough planned for it, but I've already dedicated like 4 months out of this year. We've already done 6 or 7 playthroughs of State of Decay this year. We did State of Decay 1. We did State of Decay, Lifeline. We did Breakdown. We did freaking a couple Lethal Zone playthroughs after the fact. We did Heartland. You know what I mean? Like, we did so many playthroughs already. I just was taking a break from it. You know what I mean? Because if I do another one, we're just doing the same thing that we've already done for the most part. So I kind of been keeping my ear to the ground, waiting to see what's going on with Update 38, whether that's something we're getting this year or we're not. I don't know. So it kind of just depends. But we will be doing another playthrough because like I said, I got the Forever community playthrough that I've been planning on doing. But as for when, I'm not exactly sure. We literally just finished a couple months of State of Decay in a row, you know what I mean? Plus, in the beginning of the year, we did a couple, we've done a lot of series this year for State of Decay already, so. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little bit of food, water, should probably completely gear up for this, right? Okay, so we got a lot of food, got a lot of drink. That should be enough to hold us over the whole trip. Shouldn't have to stress on that. Got tools. One of my favorite games this year that we played so far was probably Banishers. Banishers was phenomenal. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I'll bring these two just in case we got to make some water. I will bring a sewing kit so we can repair clothes. Yeah, getting a little heavy. So we got 3 arrows that we could use, but man, these freaking saplings are going to take forever to cure. So maybe they'll be cured by the morning, because I'm not going to head out tonight anyways. It's going to take a little bit of time to travel. So what we'll do is hopefully those will be done in the morning. You said my AC smart, why? Because it's on Celsius? I don't know. I don't even know how to fucking Celsius goes. Like, somebody was like, oh yeah, dude, it's like 24 degrees Celsius. I'm like, so it's cold as fuck, man, bro? Like, nah, dude, it's 24 degrees Celsius. So it's absolutely freezing outside. Because if you tell me it's 24 degrees Celsius, I'm gonna just think that you're saying it's cold outside. See, Matthias, I get it. I get it. You know, oh, Celsius is easy. You know, 0 is when water starts to freeze. I got it. I'm tracking. He knows that. That's easy. 100 degrees, that's when water starts to boil. I'm tracking, bro. I don't have a problem with that. It's everything in fucking between. Okay? That's where I have the problem. So you sit there and say it's 50 degrees Celsius? I don't know what that means, dude. I know it's in between boiling and freezing. All right? But there's a lot of damn numbers between 0 and 100. Do I know what 1 degree Celsius? No. I know what 1 degree Fahrenheit is because I'm American. And 1 degree Fahrenheit is cold as shit. That's way below freezing. See, I understand kilometers though, because in the military we use clicks and kilometers and stuff like that. So we use the kilometer metric. Max, it's so weird, dude. You know, like the metrics in the standard system, because yeah, you know, you got like, so you go to Home Depot, you buy tools. Like, how many of you guys, do you guys buy your tools in the, you know, like the I don't know, what is it, the standard or metric system, or do you buy it in like the ½ inch, 1/4, 1 inch, or do you buy the 10 millimeter, the 8 millimeter? I'm only talking to people exclusively in America. If you live overseas, you're excluded from this. But yeah, we use the millimeters all the time. I kind of do both when it comes to tools. A whole lot around here. Should have probably spent the day freaking doing useful stuff like repairing my clothes. Like, but overseas, don't you guys measure shit in like centimeters, right? Or am I tripping? I swear I've seen stuff like people talking about centimeters. I'm like, bro, why y'all going with these? Who the fuck uses a goddamn centimeter? That's just way too little, bro. Ain't nobody got time for no centimeters, chat. It's all about the inches. It's all about the inches. It's more accurate. Flame, listen. I mean, I guess centimeters is more accurate when you're measuring small things. Ooh. So I'm gonna spend this time fixing my clothes. Colin, that's the best part about inches, bro. You can always just round up, dude. I mean, who rounds down? You guys in your centimeters, man. When you round up, you're not gaining much. You're not gaining much when you're rounding up with a damn centimeter. So we might boil this tea up too tonight. All right. We should have a decent bit of daylight for me to be able to do this. So I'm gonna go grab my cloth and my leather, and then $73. So what's my worst? 64, 68, 68, 44. Okay, so we'll repair these first. It's gonna take 30 minutes. You said, what if it's not in the range to round up? It's always in the range to round up. What do you mean? Like if you're 5 foot, right? If you're 5 foot 6 and yeah, let's just say you're 5'6.5", right? Or it's 5'6.25". You're 5'7". You're just gonna round up because you're over that point. You don't round down, dude. No, you always round up. You're not like, oh yeah, you know, I was 5'6.25", so I'm like 5. No, you're 5'7", dude. Now, me, for my height, I do round down because I don't claim to be 6'1", because I'm like 6 foot, like, and like not even like I'm on the lower side of an inch, so I'm a little taller than 6 foot, but I just say I'm 6 foot. I don't round up for my height. We'll do 52 on these. And then 82 on those, 52 on these. It's going to get dark here. It's too dark to repair. Awesome. So we're able to pull that off. Whew. Luckily. I don't think they're going to be done in the morning, chat. The sapling, I don't think it's going to be done.
Come on. Come on. Turned out pretty well.
Good to eat. It's an hour and 30 minutes. Hell no, dude. How much time do we have? Like a 35 minutes. So whatever we do, we gotta do quick, and it has to be within 30 minutes. It's an hour. Fine. Yeah, Max, I do plan on streaming Elder Scrolls Online. As for when, obviously at some point after Skyrim, you know what I mean? Probably, but if I were to give you an honest, like, it might be end of the year, beginning of next year-ish, where we would try to get that done. Let's get some sleep. Got a big journey ahead of us tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, sun should be coming up here shortly.
I could use a drink.
Would I ever play Star Trek Online? It kind of depends. When it comes to like any like MMO style games, the only time you'll really ever see me invest any time in those is if it's something I think will be a good fit for the channel. The way I look at it, if Starfield and Mass Effect can barely hold their, especially like Mass Effect can't even hold its weight on the channel, I don't have a whole lot of hope for Star Trek. And I don't even know anything about Star Trek, honestly. I've never watched it a day in my life. Oh, we need a...
Looks like a new day is dawning.
We need a freaking bedroll. Let me see if there was one in here. Yep, there it is. Okay, definitely need to keep that on me. And a fishing line. Well, it's not that I'm not like a fan of Star Trek. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think there's anything wrong with Star Trek. I've just never I've never watched it. You know what I mean? And then when I got old enough to get interested in that kind of stuff, I was really interested in Star Wars. I just like Star Wars. I don't even think I ever grew up with anybody that really watched Star Trek like that. But last night, guys, I officially watched the end of Bad Batch. It was good. I was sad that it's over. 4 freaking wolves out there. Yeah, officially finished Bad Batch last night. Then I watched the Han Solo movie over again. Because I couldn't remember most of it. The thing is, I watched a lot of Star Wars Rebels, and Omega, at the end of Bad Batch, she leaves to go off and join the rebellion. And I just had a question for all you guys that know Star Wars. Does Omega show up in any of the other shows? Any of the other TV series? Because I don't recall her from any of the movies. But she went off to be a pilot for the rebellion. I know that Hera, the chick from Ryloth, you see her in Bad Batch. The Bad Batch actually ends up rescuing her, and she's one of the main characters in Rebels, Star Wars Rebels. But I don't know if Omega is ever in any of the other future series. Hopefully we won't fuck up my ankle climbing this. Ever thought about doing reaction videos? Not really. We've done some of them, but I don't know. I feel like it's just a very... Yeah, that's what everybody does, you know what I mean? A lot of the YouTubers you see, I feel like they either jump into doing horror games or fucking reaction videos. And I'm just not trying to be like everybody else. I don't mind doing, you know, we've done it for like trailers and things like that. And I've done reaction content to things that, you know, pertain to what the channel, but I don't think I could ever just sit there for 4 hours and just like watch memes and random videos. And I don't know. Maybe I mean, I've watched other guys do it. And that shit's funny as hell. I just never really had any interest in doing it myself. It is new lore and not canon, so it's up to them. Wait, what do you mean she's not canon? She was in Bad Batch, and Bad Batch is canon? On the cave this time, chat. That's it. Not that bad when there's not a damn big ass snowstorm. Got Yogi down here. Hey, boo boo. Ezra's in Ahsoka. Yeah, I liked Rebels quite a bit. I'm going to be getting back into Rebels here soon. Yeah, I did enjoy Rebels. The only thing that annoyed me about Rebels was the rinky-dinky fucking lightsabers trolled the hell out of me. And it starts off a little slow, but like once you get like season 2 and stuff, it's season 2 and 3, it really picks up. I think I'm gonna rewatch Kenobi. So I enjoyed Kenobi quite a bit, especially the Vader fight scene. That shit was awesome. The Book of Boba Fett. I've never read any of the books. Gonna have a good bit of daylight ahead of me today, which is nice. The old and new trilogy and the books. The books are so much better. Yeah, that's what a lot of people, I don't know, like I've never been much of like a book reader. But you hear that all the time from people, you know, people are like, oh, you know, the Harry Potter movies are good, but the books are way better. And it's just like, bro, only if I could actually bring myself to read a book. So for me, it's not even an option. That was like one of the common things you heard back in the day of, like, you know, people would be like, oh yeah, you know, this movie's good, but all the book's so much better. And it's just like, huh? That's how I feel like with video games now. Starting to get to the point with video games where there's you know, like Fallout, you know, some people's first introduction to the Fallout series will be the Fallout series show. And I guess, you know, realistically, I would look at something like, hey, you know, the Fallout TV series is good, but the game is better. The games are better. You know, that's what I would say. So maybe that's what it's all about, chat. The Last of Us TV series is pretty good, but the games are better. Darius, I'm doing good. Yeah, I've watched Tales of the... Yeah, I've watched them on The little Star Wars Tales there was like 6 episodes. Yo, those were freaking awesome. I watched all of them. The one with Dooku was awesome. Yeah, Dooku's was really good. Ahsoka's was the nice little finish for the Clone Wars animated series, actually. That was a nice... I liked hers quite a bit. Yeah, I enjoyed all those. They're really cool. Dooku's was probably the best, though. Hands down. Tal, how you doing today, man? Doing good, brother. Doing good. Be leaving here in a little bit. Going to a sports game with the kids. Yeah, Crockett's, I heard about I heard about, you know, Luke Skywalker like becoming OP as shit in the books, and I was hoping that's what the new movies were going to be, because all the new movies reference, you know, that takes place after the fact. So I thought all of the new movies were going to be about all that cool shit that people were telling me about, the stories of Luke Skywalker and how he actually becomes like super OP and all this other shit. But then from what people are saying, the new movies barely had anything to do with Luke, and I'm like, so I don't know, maybe there's still a chance Disney might pepper some fucking Luke Skywalker media in there. He has a cameo in his prime in the Mandalorian show, at least. That would be cool to see then. Yeah, because I feel like the few things that they needed to do was showcase like Vader. Well, I guess Anakin, like Clone Wars series, was Vader, Prime Vader-ish. Like that's Prime. Like Anakin was powerful as hell, but we never seen like any Prime Vader, you know. And then, you know, people were saying like Obi-Wan, you kind of start to see like Prime Vader, like when he was just so scary. Even in the Star Wars video games, they're like the Jedi Fallen Order and stuff like that. Like Vader was scary, like super scary. And I feel like they need to do the same thing with Luke, like show some Prime Luke. Because even Yoda, like if you only watch the original movies, like Yoda's pretty cool in that fight against Dooku, but yo, Yoda is mad weak in my opinion in that Dooku fight. Like his saber skills were pretty cool. He's jumping around, spinning all over the place. But if you guys remember, like when Dooku like grabbed that thing and like threw it at Yoda, and Yoda like caught it, yo, it seemed like Yoda was like struggling to like use the Force. You know what I mean? Like I want to see Yoda like whipping shit around, no problem. But yeah, he was kind of struggling in that fight against Dooku. Obviously, that wasn't Yoda Prime at all. But you know, when you're the Grand Master of the fucking Jedi, you expect him to have some juice. But the Clone War animated series, you see Yoda pop off quite a few times. It's really cool. Yeah, Brian, brother, yo, you can't sleep on it, dude. Like, I know some people look at the Star Wars animated stuff and they're like, the fuck? Like, because I wasn't really big on it. I thought it was like a dumbass cartoon. But yo, I'm telling you, like, the Clone Wars animated series is dope. It's fucking dope, man. It starts off a little slow, but it picks up, man. Like, so many of the, like, Bad Batch, that animated series, so great. Rebels is pretty good. There's a lot of them out there. They're really, really good, man. They fill a lot of holes too. You meet a lot of characters. They flesh out a lot of characters, like Darth Maul. You know what I mean? You see Darth Maul in a bunch in the Clone Wars animated series, and you also see Darth Maul in the Solo movie. You know, you get a glimpse of him at the end of Solo there, but Darth Maul has like a huge part to play in Resistance, the Star Wars Resistance. Like, so he's all over the place, man. Like, but if you only watch like the main movies, you'll only see Darth Maul in the first movie, and then if you watch the Solo movie, you'll see him at the end of that. But you don't really see what he's doing in between, how he's a part of like Crimson Dawn and all this other shit. Yeah, there's like there's a lot going on in Star Wars. Yeah, he's in Rebels. Yeah, Darth Maul actually has quite a bit of lore. So far, it's been a relatively smooth journey, and I appreciate that. Ever try the Skate series? We played Skate on stream like a month ago. It was in one of my random game streams. We messed around with it. It was pretty cool. I grew up playing like Tony Hawk, you know, like Tony Hawk Underground and shit like that. So I've always enjoyed the skateboarding games. Troy, you know what's crazy is I'm not a huge space guy myself. I'm not into the sci-fi techie stuff. Like even like sci-fi like games and shit, like anything that pushes too far into the realm of sci-fi, I'm really not a huge fan of it, to be honest with you. I prefer like more modern day stuff. But Star Wars, man, is like one of the only like sci-fi things I can like really, really get into. Star Wars, Mass Effect, and Starfield have been like some of the things I've been able to really jump into. But yeah, I'm usually not a huge sci-fi guy myself. I don't ever find it particularly all that interesting. Tail, thank you for the 5 gifted, bro. But again, Tal, thank you for the 5. Everybody, thank you so much for the gifted memberships tonight. We're sitting at 26 new members to the channel, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys. So we're venturing that long venture to the broken railroad. So remember, guys, going forward, if you guys do want more long dark survival, just got to smash that like button. Let me know in the comments, guys, because yeah, if we don't see a uptick in interest, we're probably just going to move on to something else. But nice, skirted around the bang. And Tal with another gifted, bro. Knocking it up to 27, dude. I appreciate it, man. 28, Tal, dude. What are you doing, bro? Not trying to make it the even. Tal, somebody's gonna mess it up, bro. Somebody's gonna mess it up. And there it is, dude. Tail making it an even 30, bro. Okay, so dude, I want to put the shit down in here. Okay, so we got a saving right there. Oh, and there, I told you. And then Paul came in to mess it up, dude. Oh, Tail. And then Tal turn around, dropping 20, bro. We're up to 52 new members. Michael, thank you. I appreciate the support, guys. Sakari, it's good to see you. How you been, man? Now, yeah, this and Mass Effect Andromeda haven't been doing too good. And like I said, I've been trying to... I wanted, instead of just ending it last, you know, after the last episode, I was like, because, you know, sometimes it could just be a bad day. It could be a fluke or something like that. So that's why I'm, because, you know, during the stream, like there's, you know, there's over 400 people here. It's been a good time. It hasn't been like, it seems like the playbacks are struggling. So yeah, we got to make our way across this. I don't have enough time, though, to make it all the way, guys, because the fam's going to be back here in a few minutes. So I wanted to drop a save here. We'll pick up, hopefully, next episode. We'll pick up from here. And we'll at least want to try to check out some of that tail, the far-off territory stuff. I wanted to see some of that. So that'd be cool. But again, I appreciate you all. I don't think I'll be home early enough tonight to do another stream. So this will probably be the last thing for tonight. Check out Permafrost if you get the chance. I haven't even heard of that, Tal. I'll have to check that out, bro. Getting back to Sakari, that's awesome. That's awesome. Seriously, man. But all right, guys. Again, I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Again, I appreciate the support. Remember, if you want more long dark, hey, we just got to try to get that viewership up. Hopefully it does a little better than the last episode. But again, thank you so much. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. If you guys haven't, smash that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. And I'll be back. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna, what am I doing tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Saturday? I don't know. We'll have some stuff going on tomorrow. Be a busy day, I think. But again, thank you so much. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.